Hey, what's up YouTube? This is We All Juggle Knives and Lights with a review of the Wowtac A2. Now, Wowtac is also known as A-Tactical, a very good budget brand. And this is a headlamp style light, meaning it's like an L-shaped configuration. In other words, you can hold it like this, and the emitter and the reflector are at a 90-degree angle to the body of the light. This A2 comes with spare O-rings, a USB to micro USB recharging cable, it comes with a battery, and it comes with that headband so you can wear it as a headlamp. Now the battery is in here. To access it, you just unscrew the tail cap. It is an 18650 battery, and the battery itself is USB rechargeable. To recharge this battery, you just hook it up to any USB power source, in this case a power bank flashlight, and you see the indicator light there. So here are the stats on the light. You see it has 5 brightness levels, 1 special mode. It's more of a floodlight. The maximum range is 155 meters. This light is controlled by this top switch. From off, if you long press, you will get the firefly mode. And now from here, if you long press again, it will cycle through the 3 brightness levels between Firefly and Turbo, right? So that's high, that's low, medium, and that's high again. Now to get to Turbo, you double tap. And if you double tap again, it will go to SOS. Now you can also get to Turbo from off, again with a double tap. So you can always get to Turbo, whether it's on or off, a double tap will shortcut to Turbo. Now I did field test this extensively, so let's roll in the demo reel, a highlight reel of stuff I did with this light. This is great for lighting your path, it's great for hiking. I went to a creek, I went to a swamp, you'll see, and then we'll come back for final thoughts on this light. Hey, what's up YouTube? Out on the old testing board with this Wowtac light. Alright, this is the turbo mode. Alright, let's cycle through. So that was low, medium, and high, and now the turbo mode. Alright, now SOS, so flashing warning. This is the SOS. And let's do the firefly. Can you see it? That is the firefly mode. And here we are at the old wood bench with this headlamp light. Let's do a little, let's set it down and do a little beam shot, shall we? Alright, so as you can see, it creates a wide flood effect, which is perfect for this type of light. And here we are at the window with this Wowtac light, this headlamp light. That's where we were at the old testing board. It hits the chairs, the wood pile, the wood bench, vegetation. I mean, this is not bad considering that this is not even meant as a long-range light, you know, it's a freaking headlamp. But it's lighting up my yard and the neighbor's yard. Hey YouTube, we're on the road with no lights, field testing this Wowtac headlamp light. Let's go turbo. Now let's check out Frog Creek, shall we? And here it is overlooking the creek. Let me just pan around like a little searchlight. Yeah, it's got a nice flood effect. I mean, it lights up this whole little scene. Wow, look at all that moisture in the air, but it's cutting through decently. Hey, what's up YouTube? Let's go on a little nighttime hike or stroll with this Wowtac. And I know you can hear those frogs. Yeah, this is kind of well, it's like a lake, but around the lake there's like swampland, so it's like a swampy area around a lake. And that is the water there. I don't know if you can make that out. I can zoom in, but wow, look at the humidity. And there is the swamp that we're talking about. Alright, further down the trail, and this is the turbo mode. by the by. And we are back. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright, so pros and cons about this light. Well, first of all, a little word of caution. This is not a big deal, but I did manage to break the headlamp headband holder thingy. Yeah, you see this loop right here. I did manage to break that, but I slapped some electrical tape on it, and you know, it's still perfectly usable now. Yeah, I kind of assumed that the Wowtac headlamp holder would be the same as my ThruNite, but it's not. This ThruNite is very, the rubber here is very stretchable. Right, so I was in a hurry, I was taking this in and out of the holder thing, and I pulled on it like this, but those are not as flexible, so those will break if you pull them like that. So yeah, that was my bad because it was just a stupid assumption. I mean, you should never assume anything, right? So yeah, when you push this in and out, do not pull on these rings. Just go like that, or pull it out like that. Do not pull it like I did, and you will not break your holder thing. So my first suggestion to Wowtac, even though that was my fault, you know, I could see other people doing that. So my first suggestion would be to try to use whatever ThruNite is using. This is way more durable. This is way more durable than this. Now let us discuss some of the benefits of a headlamp configuration. Number one, you get a much stronger grip because, you know, you're holding it like this. Right, so if you have an injury to your hand, this will let you hold onto your flashlight better. Right, flashlights that have a side switch, you tend to end up holding in the saber grip, which is not as secure of a grip. So this would be good for an older person or someone who has problems with their hand or an injury to their hand. I have psoriatic arthritis. Now it doesn't really affect my hand, but as I get older, maybe it will. So yeah, the ability to hold it very strongly like this, you're just a lot less likely to lose your grip on your flashlight. But you don't have to wear it on your head. I've had many times where I actually wrapped it around my wrist, so I could just I could use both hands, and I could still point my arm at whatever I wanted illuminated. So you can wrap it around your wrist. I've also used those to wrap them around the seat post of a bike or the handlebars of a bike, so as like an improvised bike light. You can also use this as a task light. You know, it can tail stand. You could also glue a magnet here so that you could stick it onto any available metal surface and use it as a task light. So good for mechanics, good for plumbers. So the headlamp configuration is just very convenient and very useful. I've always said no bug out bag is complete without a headlamp style light. Now the fact that that battery it comes with has USB recharging, that is super convenient. It means you don't need a separate smart charger. And by having the recharging in that battery instead of in the light does not have to have a charging port. Right? So it does not have to have that weak spot where like water or debris could enter. Now there are some things you should know about this type of light. Because of that configuration, the reflector is not very deep, okay? So this is more of a floodlight, definitely. This is not meant to be a long throw light. That's not what headlamp lights are for. The best thing about this is the price. I think they have it, last time I checked, it was around $20 on Amazon. Now keep in mind, like a lot of that type of battery alone is worth at least $10, okay? So the battery's included, so it's like you're getting the light for $10. That's a crazy good deal, and like I said, it's on Amazon. You don't have to order this from the China Direct sites. If you're in the US, you can one-click order this from Amazon, and that price is pretty unbeatable, and they get tech support from ThruNite. So what I'm saying is that Wowtac, which is also known as A-Tactical, this company is continuing to really come on strong in the budget category. I mean, it's almost like it's very hard to beat them in the budget category. In conclusion, I do recommend the light as something to have around the house, around the backyard, at camp, in a bug-out bag, in a vehicle. It's great for lighting your path. It's also great for the headlamp function, so you have both hands free to like repair things. I hope you enjoyed seeing this light. This has been We All Juggle Knives and Lights. I'm out.